We are just a week away from the start of early voting in Texas's primary elections.
Leading the race for both parties are some familiar faces. Governor Greg Abbott is expected to get the Republican Party's nomination. Meanwhile, Democrats are likely to endorse Beto O'Rourke, the one-time challenger to Senator Ted Cruz. A recent poll from UT Tyler and the Dallas Morning News asked Texans which one of those candidates they would vote for. 47% of votes went to Governor Greg Abbott, with Beto O'Rourke receiving just 36%. That 9-point lead is one of the largest since either announced their candidacy. This race could have large implications across the United States, with Democrats hoping to capture the governor's seat for the first time since 1994.
As part of Beto O'Rourke's campaign, he's been traveling to cities across the state, and this week he's making a stop in Waco. Texas Today's Barry Roy is live with a look at what the gubernatorial candidate plans to talk about later this week. Good morning to you, Barry.
Yeah, good morning to both of you. It does seem, based on those polls and those numbers, that it could be an uphill battle for Beto as he looks to grab the governor's seat. He's doing that and traveling around the state right now, talking to people, and he's using the failure of the Texas grid last year as his soapbox as he gets ready for this primary election here coming up in less than a month. Now, the Beto rally is happening as part of a 12-day statewide drive for a brighter Texas, and the rally on Tuesday will focus on a few key events that happened during and after the devastating winter storm. Those that gather will talk about what happened and will also honor those who stepped up to serve their communities in the midst of the blackout. Beto says he's running on 5 points if he was to become governor, and that includes fixing the grid and helping what he calls the ratepayer instead of forcing people to pay the Abbott tax. Beto says he also wants to hold anyone accountable who profited from Texans during last year's winter's freeze.
Then we got to make sure that we go after those who made obscene profits off the suffering of others. Some made over $11 billion over 5 days in February. We've got to get that money back and return it to the people of Texas. And then we've got to ensure that this never happens again. And as governor, that's going to be my priority.
Now, if you would like to attend, the Beto O'Rourke rally is happening this Tuesday, February 8th. It begins at 6:30 p.m. It'll be here at Brazos Park East. The campaign stop is asking those who do attend to follow any and all COVID-19 protocols that will be set in place. Kristen Tasia, Beto also says Texas is divided. He wants to be the one to unite Texans moving forward coming up with this election. We'll break down what he means by that coming up a little bit later in the show. But for now, reporting live in Waco, Barry Roy, 6 News.
All right, Barry, we'll check back in with you later.